Hey everybody, this week's recipe is a dessert recipe. It is chia seed protein pudding. I'm going to be making chocolate and I'm going to be making a vanilla version. I can't show you the finished product because I don't have a finished one, but I will film another video tomorrow to show you the finished product of what it looks like. I know you're probably thinking, what is a chia seed? But chia seeds are something new to the market. They have been around for years. They look like this, the little baby seeds. When you're making this pudding, they actually puff. They're very high in fiber and very high in protein, as well as antioxidants. This particular brand is the one I really like. It's called Red Mill. The other brand that's on the market is Mama Chia, which you can buy. You want to buy a nice big bag of these because you do use a lot of them. They also have a lot of good natural fats in them. Basically, the net carbs on a 2 tablespoonful is 1 gram, and then the fat is 8. They also have 6 grams of protein in 2 tablespoons full. So this protein pudding is actually really great because it's packed with every macronutrient that you need except the carbohydrates due to the high fiber. So I'm going to make the pudding. I'm going to show you how to make it, and it's very easy and simple. And then the other thing about it is it's easy to store, and you can make it and put it in your fridge and eat it right up for dessert. I use mason jars, or you can use any smaller containers so you can easily eat the pudding. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make the chocolate version first. So you're going to start off with some coconut milk and some almond milk. I use the unsweetened vanilla one. I'm going to use a ½ cup of each. The reason I use coconut milk and not just almond milk is because it puffs up. And almond milk itself does not always puff up. It's not as creamy as this milk. So I use the coconut, and you can't even really taste the coconut at all once you put all the flavoring in. So if you don't like coconut, it's really not going to taste like it. So I put those equal amounts in. I start with that. Now the next thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to blend in my protein. Now I'm going to make chocolate. You can use any chocolate protein you want. I happen to like this one because it's chocolate peanut butter and it's a natural blend. This one you can find at Vitamin Shop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a nice heaping scoop of this, which is about 27 grams of protein, right into the milk. The next thing I'm going to put in here to give it a little bit more flavor is, of course, vanilla extract. Very easy to use. You want to get a teaspoonful of this. And if I want it a little bit more chocolatey, I'm going to add a tiny bit of the unsweetened cocoa powder. Probably about a tablespoonful would give it everything I need. That should be just about right. And then I'm going to do a pinch of salt just because it just adds a little texture to it. So I'm actually going to use sea salt and do a pinch. That's just about that much. And I'm going to whisk that up. You can also use a blender, whatever works for you. Now, if you only have chocolate protein and you want to add peanut butter, like whole peanut butter, that's fine. Or you can go with your PB2 or powdered peanut butter. You can add that in instead. If you want the chocolate peanut butter. If you just want straight chocolate, feel free to do that. So I just want to blend that up so it's nice and liquidy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chia seeds and I'm actually going to put them right in the mason jar like this. So it there. And I did about 1/3 cup of those. And then I'm going to take my liquid and I'm going to pour it right in the mason jar. It will rise slightly, so you don't want to fill the entire thing up. Put all my stuff in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid right on it. And now I'm going to shake it so all the seeds can contribute evenly. And now you see all the seeds. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right into the fridge 4 to 6 hours or overnight. And it's done. And I will show you the finished product. Hello, I'm back. I'm going to make vanilla chia seed pudding. And this time I'm going to add a little different toppings. I'm actually going to put some fresh blueberries, a great brand of blueberries that you can buy, wild or frozen or Wyman's. They come, little baby blueberries, perfect to put on things. There's not a ton of sugar added to it. It's really great to powder. And they also have strawberries. So I'm going to put that 1 cup of almond milk or 1 cup of coconut milk or half and half. Then I'm going to do 1 scoop of vanilla whey protein, which is about 25 grams of protein. I whisk that up. Then I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla extract. Again, a teaspoonful is fine. It's more than enough. You can also put this in the blender, which gives it a little bit thicker consistency. Whatever works for you. But I happen to be a really big vanilla fan, so I love vanilla, so I'm going to do this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take my mason jar, put my chia seeds right in it, 1/3 cup again. Put my mix right in there. So this is only 1 cup, okay, of coconut milk, almond milk. 1 scoop of whey protein, 1/3 cup of chia seeds, that's it. So I just put that mix in there. Now what I'm gonna do is put about 1/4 cup of blueberries right on the top. They're gonna sink in there. I'm gonna actually shake them with the vanilla. So put the blueberries there. I'm also gonna put toppings when I'm done of some sliced almonds. And again, you can buy all these loose ingredients from Whole Foods by the pound. And this is just shavings of coconut. So I'm gonna put my jar, lid right on, shake it up. So all my chia seeds are on the bottom. You can give it a little pound. If they get stuck on the bottom, like so, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of a spoon and I'm just gonna mix them around so they get evenly shaken here. So this is like a blueberry kind of vanilla pudding. You don't have to put blueberries in. I just thought it would be nice to have them in. It's almost like a yogurt without having dairy. So this 1 serving here is about 35 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, and 7 net carbs. So that is it. And it's perfect. In action. I am going to make overnight oats. I got a couple requests for this, so I'm going to make it. I just did the chia seed pudding, so now this is something you can do for breakfast. I'm going to go with pumpkin because I know pumpkin always works, the flavor. You could do any other flavor you want. This is protein overnight oats with pumpkin. So I'm gonna do the mason jar thing. What I do is I take a 1/4 cup of instant oats. I'm gonna put that in a bowl. I'm gonna take a pinch of cinnamon. I'm gonna take a little sea salt. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix that up. Then I'm gonna take a scoop of whey protein. I'm actually gonna go at a 1/2 scoop on that because I want the pumpkin to come through. And I'm gonna blend all those dry ingredients together. Okay? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick all my dry ingredients in that mason jar. Okay? Then I'm gonna take my wet ingredients. So my wet ingredients are gonna include a 1/2 cup of almond milk, teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin. I'm gonna mix that up so then it looks like liquidy orange pumpkin. I'm gonna put that in the mason jar. Okay, just like that. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna top it off with a little bit more of cinnamon. It's gonna come to 1/2 a jar, and that's fine because the oatmeal is gonna expand. I'm gonna cover this up. Okay, I'm gonna shake it. I like to hit the bottom to get all the powder. Okay, and there's my oatmeal, overnight oats, easy. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and have this for breakfast. That's how easy it is. If you're not a pumpkin person, you could easily just add a little bit of liquid honey. Just put some honey, about a 1/4 cup of honey should be fine, or a little bit less. Heat it in the microwave, put it in here, and you can shake it up. And in the morning that will be there. You can put sliced bananas on top of this. You can put almonds on top of this. But this is protein packed, really low in carbohydrates. It's only a 1/4 cup of oatmeal, and it's perfect for breakfast. I wanted to take you guys through the overnight oats and the overnight chia pudding to see what they look like in the morning after they're done. So here's the blueberry vanilla one. As you can see, the consistency is very pudding-like. This is the chocolate one, chocolate peanut butter pudding. And then this one is the overnight oats. Just have to give it a stir. It's not gonna be pudding-like because it's oats, but it's all ready to eat. Okay? And those are the recipes of the week. Let me know if you need anything or need to know exactly, again, the ingredients. I'll go through all that with you and enjoy.